One of my goals for this year was to rank up to single digit Q on all the servers where I had accounts. So this is Pandanet, and I had an 11Q account here, I think. and But I hadn't played in so long that when I went to get back online here, it didn't recognize me anymore. So I had to create a new login. So I created one and I set a value of 10Q, but I'm trying to rank this up and see if I can get it into the same region as my Fox rating, which is currently at 8Q. So let's see. This is going to be my second game I played. I lost the first one, so let's see if I can win one. Here's a game. So I'm playing someone who's rated 11Q plus. And he's got black. Let's say hello. I'm going to take the diagonally opposite corner so I don't find myself in a cross Hoshi game. And I'm doing dual 4/4s with white. He's also doing dual 4/4s. The approach is on the inside. I'll back off. Okay, he's doing the old-fashioned Joseki here. That's a bit strange. Normally moves like that are reserved for the end game. Does that mean I want to pincer him? Yeah, let's try that. Give up the part of the corner in exchange for getting more on the side. Seems fair. Aha, and he says, can't have it. Start by jumping out. This group is not alive, and this is a very small. He's approaching this corner, so I'm going to kick and then back off. Do I want to back off first, or do I want to? I think I want to put pressure on this group. Let's see. He could double approach here. No, I will back off here. Let's see if he follows up with either of these groups. Jumps out there. Yeah, I think I will squeeze this group. So this group is not alive here. Has not got room to live, so it has to run. It's not running. Okay, I'll Hane once here, and then I was thinking I would peep here, yeah, if he makes this tiger mouth shape. So he responded. I'm not going to be able to kill this group, but he's going to run out. And I guess I should run out too. I'm just wondering if I should stop him from Haneing here first. Extend once. So he decides to turn on this group, try and put a little pressure on it. If I go here, he can cut Tari and take that stone probably. So let's just pull back. And then we'll jump out here again. Looks like he's not, doesn't mind getting surrounded is what it looks like. So I'm threatening to surround. Yeah, so should I ignore that? Let him take one stone here? Let's see. I play something over here. He cuts Ayatari. He could cut again. I could just connect. Yeah, I think I can safely ignore that and just surround here. Pandanet has this funny time control. I want to connect solidly this way because this is the weaker group. If this particular stone here gets separated, it's not such a big deal. If I extend, I'm keeping this way. I'm keeping up the pressure on this group. Oh, I can Atari. Atari here and then connect. So this group is pretty solidly cut off. You can Atari me here, but I turn and I Atari this stone, so there's no net. He can just squeeze me, which he is. Then Hane here, why not? When I go here and he blocks, is he alive in here? I throw in. Not quite sure I can kill it, so let's protect the space I've got over here. Yeah, let's jump out. We'll connect. Now let's poke at this shape and see if he wants to defend it. He does. And then we throw in here. Poke here and throw in. Go here and he goes here, huh? Let's throw in this way. Okay, pause to think. Anyway, while he's thinking, I wanted to mention that Pandanet has this weird time control where there's 1 minute of main time. So we've both gone through that. And then there's, for 25 moves, you get 10 minutes. So he's still got 8 minutes of his 10 minutes. So it looks like he's going to try and live this way. Let's protect the corner. Oh, that's a good one. I wasn't thinking about that. That's a double Atari here. Okay, so he can take this stone and then he's got 2 eyes. Yeah, that works. Okay, let's extend once over here. We can Hane the head of 2 stones, so that's good, and then jump out. He doesn't care. Yeah, no, he's alive there, so I'm going to leave that alone. And then where's this ladder go? Goes to his stone still. Okay, I should probably have calculated that before I played the Hane. Anyway, I'm going to jump out from here. I need to give this group some shape. This is just one big stick. I don't think it can be killed because he would have to surround it. Yeah, I think I'm going to ignore that. Let's push in there. Turn here. I'm going to go back this way. Let's see, he can Hane me. If I go back this way, tough decision. I go here and he extends. I block. He can cut. I can Atari. It's a bit annoying. Yeah, let's do this anyway. See what he wants to play. Yeah, he went that way. Okay, so now let's do this. This group over here, he never followed up on this threat to take this stone. Ah, there he goes. And then we can 3-3 this, or we can approach here. Let's do the approach. Yes, I've given this group a little shape, right? It's got this, it's got two legs of a square. I am going to connect here. I'm not trying to give up that corner entirely. So anyway, after you've played the 25 moves, then you go back to 10 minutes. It looks like he's just, he's got, yeah, almost the full 10 minutes there. And I have 8 minutes to make 17 moves. So it's a time control that gives you more time to think. Sometimes people play quickly anyway, I guess because they're used to playing that way, but okay. I wedge here. He Ataris from this side. I connect. And he connects over here, and I can take this stone. Or if he connects over here, then I think that all of those stones will be captured. So let's go ahead and make this wedge. I think black could play this way, but if he wants to, make this stone a threat, he needs to just extend once rather than doing the one space jump there. There, yeah, so if he's got 3 stones inside surrounded by my stones, how is that going to work for him? I cut, he's going to Atari me. If he Ataris me down, that's good for me, so he'll Atari me this way, then maybe try and come out. I can take this stone. I could peep here. He connects. He gets to keep these stones inside, which is annoying. Let's connect here first. Then cut. So he can Atari me once. Extend once. I can Hane. He cuts, I can turn and hit this stone. Catch it in a ladder that goes here. Let's cut. I hane, he cuts, I turn, and then he taris on the other side, I extend again. I don't know. Okay, I extended twice. I will extend again. So he's getting close to killing me, huh? I'll extend once because he has to connect. Then I have to jump out here. Because this group is in danger of getting surrounded. And then how about if I take these stones instead of worrying about these stones over here? That's a way for me to live, huh? If I peep here first. Yeah, or it's a way for me to gain enough strength so that I can turn on these stones, cut them off. Yes, so if I cut, he can Atari my stone down, which connects me, or Atari me this way. I go out, and then he can take these stones. So once again, I have to connect here. He has to connect. Okay, he connects that way. He's trying to get a little shape, I guess. Well, I will connect up to the stone on the side, I guess. We're getting into that territory where I have to kill him or else I'm going to lose because all of these stones will be dead. On the other hand, I guess I can go into his corner after this. Yeah, so my time control rolled over. See, I've got 9 minutes there. 23 moves. Yeah, so let's go into the corner here to see what damage we can do over here. I can extend once, right? Because if he hanes, I can cut. I can drop down and then cut. Oh, I can honey back over here. I guess that's probably the more. Or is it? Okay, he gives himself a little strength first, sure. And then he... So I need to... Oh, I played this wrong. I thought I was going to connect up on this side. I can live in the corner now, going here and then here. I connect, he connects. And I go here and I'm alive, but this group has been left behind and it has no eyes. None at all. Let's see if we can strengthen this group, turn on this group. Yeah, so that's one eye maybe. Definitely a solid eye there. And then I guess if he plays here, this does not make an eye. He does not yet have an eye here. So I just have to prevent him from getting another eye and hope that I have more liberties than he does. Or maybe it can turn into a Seki. We'll see. Oh, maybe I should have made two eyes, right? If I go here, and I have an eye here and an eye here. No, this is a false eye. Can make one eye here and one eye over here, maybe. Oh, you know what? I'm being a little bit foolish. I can always connect this to this side, and I have an eye here. So I was worried too much about making eyes for myself. So yeah, let's just connect here. If I descend, he pushes, I extend, he pushes, I block. I've got a stone here and a stone here. If he throws in here, I take it. I think I can block here. Which I think means he's actually dead here. Let's see if that's true. Maybe he has a clever throw-in somehow. Push here, push connect, Atari connect. Throw in. He can turn into a ko by throwing in here. Well, anyway, this has been an interesting game. A long, drawn-out fight. Win or lose, we will see. Yeah, he's forcing me to connect. So he did it this way. This is good. So he didn't make a... If he had thrown in at this point, then he could have made an Atari. Yeah, so he thinks he's going to take away all my eyes. But like I said, I'm connected over to this side. So I have all the eyes I need. Okay, so let's take these two stones. And let's approach the corner on this side. I think I can get a fair amount of territory over here. Oh, was this placed so we can rescue these stones? I don't think so. That is true. He got that extra Atari. You know, I've been forgetting little things like that. That's kind of annoying. So I'm going to lose one of these stones, right? I extend here, Ataris, I extend, Ataris. Well, let's see how it goes. Seems like he's going to be short on liberties too. Oh, he extended in this direction. Okay. Somehow I don't think this is going to work. So, right, I Atari here. He cuts once again. I go this way, then he can Atari me this way. Go here, and then he can. I go here, he cuts. I turn. He Ataris, I extend. If he Ataris on this side, I connect. So he Ataris on this side, I extend. So I'd have a stone here, a stone here, a stone here. But he can keep laddering me. I'm just going to try something. So I extend. If he hanes me here, Atari, he connects, and I can take this stone. So I can extend here. And extend here. And I have to connect. He has to connect. So I can cut here. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties there, and 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties there. He can probably capture this stone. Yeah, if this group dies, then this group lives, and then I really don't have anything. So let's see if he can take this stone one way or another. And that way he chooses. Okay. Now if I turn here, it's 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2, 3, and it's his move. If I Hane here, he can Atari me, I connect, he Ataris me, can extend, I still only have 2 liberties. I think this is just not working. Is there anything else I can do here? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 liberties versus 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see if I can kill this off here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties. But I do have to, if I go here, takes a liberty away from this group, but he connects. I think I just descend here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's my turn. But the problem is he's got an eye. It's eye versus no eye. One, 2, 3, 4. If I turn, it's 3 versus 3. If I go here and he descends, then it's my turn. I turn and it'll be 3 versus 2. I just need to get an extra liberty in this group here. And I'm trying to use the pressure on this group as a way to obtain that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He needs to take a liberty away from me now, I guess. Or not. Maybe I'm still going to end up 1 liberty short because he has the eye. That's always the problem. I have to go in here and take away my last liberty. Let's try it. Yeah, it's exactly what happened. So all his liberties are gone except for these 2. And when I take this one away, I still have 2 liberties. He fell 1 liberty short. Yeah, so that move when he took these 2 stones killed him. because he needed to take away a liberty from me immediately. Okay, let's just live over here. Do I care? Okay, I'm alive over there. He's got this corner. I have a lot of territory here. Let's take the side, huh? Probably better moves than that, but I just didn't want him playing any more tricks with these little stones that he leaves behind. Yeah, like that. Anyway, one thing I wanted to comment on is that you encounter different play styles on the different servers. So probably it's a good idea to play on different servers, just as a way to, gain experience. Want to make sure I'm not cut off here. I need to live on the side. Actually, I could connect up, but I didn't want to give up these stones. So, if he wants to connect up, as long as I'm alive over here, I'm okay. Let's just connect everything up. Yeah, another one of those little tricks he's trying to play. So I will connect. He's got, after he extends, he'll have 4 liberties. And I will have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Why does it always come down to this? I go here. Is that true? Yeah, I just have those 2 liberties there and those 2. He extends and I go here. He extends. I block. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and he has 3. Sorry, got carried away there. After I block, it's his turn, but he only has 3 liberties, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now he's coming from the other side, just trying to expand his corner. He's already alive in the corner, so I don't mind that. We'll just take these stones. 1, 2, 3, 3 to 2. Just stay 1 stone ahead in the capturing race. If he plays underneath here, I can Atari these stones and they can't escape. So I don't have to respond to that. I can play a move over here, and I will. This has 2 eyes, so I can't kill it. So I'm just gaining space over here is all I'm doing. And connect back. So what else can I do here? Let's see, this cut, Atari, follow, and take. If he pushes, I take, so he can't play both ends against this, can't play both sides of this group here. This is a lie because I just need to take here anytime. I can't really save these stones, I don't think. Cut here. I wonder if extending here is any good. He just follows. So yeah, I never get a liberty there. If I go here, I have 2 liberties to 2 liberties, and it's his turn. So before I do that, I should either take these stones or play somewhere else. And connected. Okay, so now it's 2 to 2. I have to take those stones now. So yeah, I think I should have lost that game because he had the chance to kill this group, and he didn't take it because he took the 2 stones over here instead of continuing the capturing race. Okay, I'm just finishing up the edges here. I think I will connect solid here before playing the honey here. Although I do have a liberty here, so that's actually not necessary, is it? I go here, he goes there, he takes the liberty away. I noticed. Okay, I'll connect here, and then I'll play the honey underneath if he lets me. And he doesn't. He takes that point for himself. Okay, so can we say that all the points are taken? Can prevent him from getting a point there, I guess. Can Atari him here. Just have to be careful I don't run out of liberties over here. Okay, if I connect and he cuts that I'm dead. I did that wrong. That's an old trick. And I don't know why I set it up for myself. Okay, let's pass. He passed. Okay, so I pass again, and then it does the scoring. So you have to make sure these are marked as dead. These are marked as dead. And then those turn black because they're all his territory. The only blue points are nothing. This is black. Yeah, the blue points don't belong to either side. The white crosses belong to me and the black ones belong to him. So I think that is done. and I won by 13.5 points.